Hollywood Bets, Durban, July, Grade 1. And they bounding for glory.
When it's your time, it's your time.
Sparkling water, making history here. The legend. Here's Samanga Kamala. Here it comes, Winchester Mansion, see it again.
Cabello Matsunyani.
You can't beat this feeling. It's a year of firsts at the Hollywood Bets Durban, July.
And gentlemen, to the Gold Circle and Hollywood Bets executives, stakeholders, guests, the members of the media, the trainers and owners of the runners, both here at the Bond Shed in Durban, and of course watching this live broadcast. Welcome one and all as we get ready to announce the final field and the barrier draw for the 128th edition of Africa's greatest horse racing event, the Hollywood Bets Durban, July. Lots and lots of excitement for this big event happening on Saturday, the 6th of July. We'll be seeing 18 runners lining up at the 2,200 meter mark to compete for a 5 million rand stake at Hollywood Bets Greyville, which is, of course, the theatre of champions. Now we know that you're all chomping at the bit. You're all here for the big announcement as we get ready to find out who those 18 runners and the 2 reserve runners will be. Well, the man who's got all of the answers is an individual who is riding the crest of the wave of this fantastic industry. He's our very own Mr. Horse Racing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage none other than Graham Hawkins.
Thank you so much, Carol. Always nice to see you, albeit only once a year. Great pleasure to be with Carol here again today. Great pleasure to be with you. Great pleasure to welcome all of our viewers. It's hard to believe that a year has already gone by since Winchester Mansion stormed to glory in the 2023 Hollywood Bets Durban, July. But as Carol said, we're up against the clock. So let's unveil the class of 2024. We'll do it from top to bottom, top weight down to bottom weight. And we start off with the runner-up from last year, carrying top weight of 60 kilograms to be ridden by Piers Stradham. See It Again is the first horse in. See It Again is the first horse in. What a season Royal Victory has had. 2 Grade 1s in the season. Royal Victory set to carry 57. Muzieni takes the ride for Nathan Kotson. The WSB Cape Town Met winner. What a day for Justin Snaith. What a day for Daniel Muscat. And he flies all the way back to South Africa to partner Double Superlative in the 2024 Hollywood Bets Durban, July. There's Double Superlative, obviously one of the 5-year-olds in the race. 14 times run, 3 times a winner, 2 at Grade 1 level. Then, under 56.5, last year's winner, the defending champion, Winchester Mansion, trained on the Highveld by the Brett Crawford outfit. James Crawford is with us here today. Last year's winning jockey, Cabello Matsunyani, retains the ride aboard Winchester Mansion. Green with Envy, already a dual Grade 1 classic winner, 56 kilograms to shoulder. Craig Zaki, the rider for the Kaya Stables, and Dean Kannemeyer, who's with us here today, is of course the trainer. We also welcome here to the Bond Shed, Sean Tarry, who knows what it takes to win the July. He did it a couple of years ago on more than one occasion. The first of his runners is Cousin Casey, carrying 56 kilograms. Samanga Kamalo, who of course was a recent winning jockey of this great race, is in the saddle aboard Cousin Casey. Then another 3-year-old carrying 55.5 and receiving a half from Green with Envy. What a sensational run in the Daily News 2000, going down ahead to Green with Envy. The Gareth Van Sale trained Flagman, raced by Messrs. Nestat and Player, and of course Dave McLean. Flagman to carry 55.5. Then without question from the Justin Snaith stable, Rachel Venica, our lady champion, is with us here today, and she'll do the draw herself for without question a little later on. No pressure, Rachel. Son of Raj, already a Derby winner, a Grade 1 winner, 54 kilograms to shoulder from the Tony Peters stable. Kelvin Habib has been engaged. Last year's champion stayer, Future Pearl, Sean Tarry, got into the race via a victory in the Tab Gold Derby just the other day. And Grant van Niekerk has been engaged to partner Future Pearl. Also a former Derby winner is Aragosta. Marco van Rensburg rides for Mike de Kock, carries 54 kilograms. Andre Nel, Sabine Plattner, Corne Orfer. They team up with Master Redoubt, himself a graded stakes winner, 54 kilograms to shoulder. Master Redoubt in pretty decent form at the moment and must surely be one of the lurkers amongst the outsiders in the field. Making his way into the race via victory in the Grade 3 Jubilee, Meridius from the Tony Peters stable, Atendiwe Mgutwa rides. He was placed on Bless My Stars in this race last year was Ati, and he's riding a crest of a wave, to coin a phrase. At the moment, Atendiwe Mgutwa is absolutely flying. Mike de Kock has backup for Aragosta in the form of Shoemaker. Returned to form with a grand run in the Cup Trial. Carries 54 kilograms. Diego de Gavea will be in the saddle. We've got 4 to go. The first of that last quartet, Richard Faree, our champion jockey, our record breaker, rides Future Swing for Justin Snaith, winner of the WSB 1900. Future Swing has enjoyed a great campaign during champion season thus far. 3 to go. The 3-year-old, Barbaresco, placed behind Green with Envy and Flagman in the Daily News. Barbaresco carries a low weight, 53.5, and believe it or not, Gavin Larena is determined to get down to that weight, a clear indication that he's prepared to sacrifice, to make the sacrifices, because he believes Barbaresco will be competitive for the Jansif and Furin stable. 2 to go. Oriental Charm, Brett Crawford stable, 53. Great win in the Cup Trial. Before that, second in the WSB 1900. Oriental Charm, much improved 3-year-old, beaten by Green with Envy in the Splash Out Cape Derby. But he's progressed since then. And the last of the 18 runners before we announce the 2 reserve runners is the dual classic winner, Purple Pitcher from the Robin Klaasen stable. Palisandium Corley takes the ride with 53 to shoulder. So those are the 18 runners. That's the class of 2024. First reserve from the Justin Snaith stable is Schleschlui. Schleschlui is reserve number 1. And reserve number 2 from the Sean Tarry stable is Hot Arubi. Both Schleschlui and Hot Arubi, 3-year-olds. We're going to proceed immediately into the draw, but before that, let me share a little bit of general information for you. The number of 3-year-olds in the race, 7. The number of 4-year-olds, 9. The number of 5-year-olds, 4. There are 9 individual Group 1 winners in the field, 3 individual Group 1 placed runners, 3 individual Group 2 winners, and 3 individual Group 3 winners. You would expect nothing less in the 5 million rand Hollywood Bets Durban July. So Carol, now that we've announced the field, we're going to proceed to doing the all-important draw for barrier positions. And the way it works is the way it's worked over the last couple of years, no changes. Just so as you know, Ryan, our chief stipe, has been responsible for auditing everything that goes on here today, as well as our auditors. And everything in before you is random and has been checked to ensure the integrity of the random draw. But what happens is Carol is going to draw out a name out of the barrel, the trainer's name. The trainer will come forward, do the draw, or his appointed or her appointed representative. In the case of multiple runners from a stable, as before, stay on the stage and we'll go from the top down and do all of the runners from that stable. So Carol, let's get the show on the road. Who's going to be the first? Who's going to have the full choice? Remember, we only draw 18 numbers. The reserve runners, if they come in, will inherit the draw of any scratch runner. Robin Klaassen. Robin Klaassen, is Stinky here? Who's going to do the draw for purple pitcher? Babu. You in my line of sight, my friend. We were expecting Stinky Pooey to be here, but you need to come up on stage, take your pick, pull it gently. The cameras are to your right. Gently, gently. Draws 8. Draws 8. Purple pitcher for Robin Klaassen. Stinky Pooey, the dual classic winner. Purple pitcher has drawn 8. I'm joined on the stage by Fiona and by Demi, and they'll take care of the tags, the number tags, once you've done the draw. Who's next? Sean Terry. Sean, welcome on stage. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's a live show, but we can get a little bit of hiss going here. What a season he's had. The most recent being the Derby Oaks double on the same day. And you're drawing for Cousin Casey, by the way. Cousin Casey has drawn 15. And Future Pearl has drawn 18. Cousin Casey, 15. Future Pearl has drawn 18. Our next trainer is Justin Snaith. Now, Gocken Terzi is representing Justin Snaith. So I would like, Gocken, I'd like you to come forward, and I'd like Rachel Venniker to come forward, because as I've mentioned, we do all of Justin Snaith's 3 runners at the same time, but in a predetermined order from the top down. So we'll draw for double superlative. Daniel Muscat's ride first, then we'll draw for without question, then we'll draw for future swing. Gocken Terzi draws 16 for double superlative. Rachel, we need stay with us, Gocken, unless somebody else is going to do the future swing draw. Rachel, you are the mistress of your own destiny. Without question, draws gate 3. Rachel Venniker has drawn grade 3. And now future swing. Sean Veal is going to do the draw. Him and Richard used to be friends. Might still be. Depending on what's going to unfold in the next few seconds. 4. Not at all bad. Richard is going to give you a hug, Sean. Thank you very much. Well done. The next trainer is Andre Nell. Master Redoubt. Cornet offer to ride. 54 to shoulder. Holding his form well, had a good Cape Summer season, has had a good champion season, waited with a chance, waited to beat home future swing, but it'll be interesting to see what transpires on race day. 14, Master Redoubt has drawn 14. Next up is Tony Peter. The first of his 2 runners will be son of Raj. Stephen Chetty is with us. Owner Stephen Chetty, son of Raj, of course, a former winner of the South African Derby. And very good third under top weight in his final prep run for this race in the Jubilee, when finishing behind Meridius and Atticus Finch. Stephen was trying to get out of me before we started as to whether his horse was in the race or not. Nothing was given away. And son of Raj has drawn 12. Son of Raj has drawn 12. Tony Peter's other runner is, of course, the Jubilee winner, Meridius, who came through into the field via his victory in the Jubilee, owned by the River Palace Syndicate and, of course, Faisal Vahab. Do we have any representatives from them here with us today? Tony's not here that I know. Okay. Moga Pillay, you're sitting next to Babu. What must I do? Nice short walk to the stage. Moga Pillay is going to do the draw for Meridius. And he's drawn gate number 13. Meridius has drawn in gate 13. So the board is starting to become quite richly populated. Definitely more on the 11 to 18 side than they are on the 1 to 10 side. Who's next, Carol? Nathan Kotson, Royal Victory. Peter Victor, representing the owners. Nice to see Sandy and Eugene here. It's nice to have Nathan here, but it's especially nice to have Peter here all the way to the bond shed today. They are super confident, ladies and gentlemen, already the winner of the Grade 1 Summer Cup and the Grade 1 Champions Challenge, and he draws gate number 1. Are the stars aligning for a first KwaZulu-Natal trained winner in so many years? We haven't had a KZN trained winner for so many years. Royal Victory has drawn one. Nathan Kotson, no pressure, my friend, no pressure. Dean Cannemer, trainer of the favourite Green with Envy. Here he comes. Winner of the Splash Out Cape Derby, winner of the Daily News 2000. Here we go. Draws 5. Green with Envy. Dean, where would you have wanted to draw if you could have picked any number? A serious question. In your mind, where would you have liked to have drawn? Anywhere between 6 and 10, 5 is fine. Well done, Dean, and good luck to Lady Laidlaw, Kaya Racing Stables. Of course, they are no strangers to winning. They won it in 2015 with Power King. We saw those colours storming to victory. Johan Janse van Vuren saddles Barbaresco. Gavin Lorena has to get down to 53.5. Fortunately, Anton Marcus doesn't have to get down to 53.5. But he's been designated to come and do the draw. Let's give Anton a nice welcome back. Many of us haven't seen him for a long time. He's won many, many, many Julys. I think it's 5. Anton, is that correct? 5. Gate number 2 for Barbaresco. He's lost none of his touch. He's lost none of his touches, Anton. Draws gate 2 for Barbaresco. Well done. Next to play Bickerbox. Remember the old radio game show? Michael Roberts, last year's runner-up, See It Again. Winner of the Greenpoint Stakes this year. 60 kilograms to shoulder. Pierre straight him in the irons. Won the race as a jockey in 1997. Hoping to win it in 2024 with the horse. Take it slowly. Draws 10 in the middle, right in the middle, and I have a feeling Michael Roberts won't be unhappy with that. Well done, Michael. See It Again is drawn in gate number 10. Last year, Winchester Mansion, the winner, was in gate 4, where we've already seen that Future Swing is in gate 4. And last year, the runner-up, See It Again, was in gate 7. And that is still open. This year, See It Again is 10. We've still got a draw for Winchester Mansion. And Gareth Van Sale. Nice to have him here, Gareth and Gavin. And, of course, Gavin is going to come forward, and he's been delegated the responsibility. The much improved, the much talked about Flag Man, ahead second to Green with Envy in the Daily News 2000. What do we have? 17 for Flag Man. 17 for Flag Man. But as we know, in the Hollywood Bets Durban July, and this is not just me talking, when you study their record books, you study the history books, they come from all over, the winners. Who's next? Mike de Kock. Lovely to have Mike with us. And he's going to draw for 2 runners, and they're going to be Aragosta and Shoemaker. You've got a fan club. You've got a fan club. But first, Aragosta, former winner of the South African Derby, placed the other day in the Tab Gold Derby. Draws 7. Aragosta's drawn 7, and the other one, Shoemaker's drawn 6. There is no question that for this year's Hollywood Bets Durban July, the Mike de Kock stable is at 6s and 7s. Brett Crawford. Brett Crawford. And I think what we should have here now is a choice between 9 and 11, which is probably not the worst. You're going to be drawing first for last year's winner. Please welcome James Crawford, first of all. Let's give him a nice warm welcome. Ladies, draw 9. Winchester Mansion has drawn 9. And let's hope this all works. I don't want to do it all over again. Okay, and there we go. Oriental Charm, who likes to go forward, is drawn in gate number 11. Let's give all of the representatives who did the draws here today a big round of applause. There, ladies and gentlemen, is your class of 2024 with their barrier positions. A reminder that if a reserve runner comes in, it will inherit the draw of the runner that it is replacing. And a further reminder also, you should all know this by now, the saddlecloth number is reflective of the barrier draw. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here, sharing in the excitement of the final field announcement and the draw for barrier positions. Please welcome back Carol Shabalala.
Wow, wow, great job. Thank you so much to our very own Mr. Horse Racing, and fantastic stuff indeed from the trainers and the representatives as well. Well, the excitement is only beginning to peak, and just a reminder, of course, that having seen the final field, we've got a couple of events as well building up. First of all, we've got the gallops on Thursday that will be taking place at Hollywood Bets Greyville. It will allow the runners a final workout before the big day. So if you are in Durban, please make your way to Hollywood Bets Greyville at 6:30 a.m. Entry to the racecourse is free. We've got the big Hollywood Bets Durban July panel discussion. And this is where we'll be having panelists, including trainers Mike de Kock, Justin Snaith, both of whom have achieved victory 5 times in this very prestigious race. They'll be joined by defending champion Kabelo Matsunyani and the current champion jockey-elect Richard Fourie, who of course claimed his spot on the record books. He achieved more than 335 winners in a season so far. The discussion will be airing on Wednesday, the 3rd of July, 7 p.m. on SuperSport and Gallop TV. And then race day. We all know when it is. Saturday, the 6th of July. All of the action will be broadcast live on Gallop TV, SuperSport, and Channel 240. And a big one, just a teaser for the big, big day, is that performing this year's national anthem will be none other than Mango Groove. So, really looking forward to that, yes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, horse racing enthusiasts, thank you so much for joining us live for this big, big final field announcement and the barrier draw. A reminder to keep the conversations going on social media, the hashtags HDJ2024 or hashtag Hollywood Bets Durban July. Can't wait to see at all of the events leading up to the big race day. From Hollywood Bets, my name is Carol Shabalala, and we look forward to catching all of the racing action at Africa's greatest horse racing event. Goodbye.